This video was going to start with like a really cool horror movie trailer type of deal where like it had different quotes of either things people have said to me while I'm going vegan or reactions I've had or things that I myself have thought, and like just like intercut with like probably images of this shirt that I'm wearing or food that's vegan or something, and then like this really cool like heartbeat sound effect that was like ba-dum, 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 and then finally ending with like a clip of me being like, I'm no longer vegan, and then like really fast heart rate and an echo, and then me gasping and waking up and being like, no, just kidding, I'm staying vegan. But I don't have time to edit that, so you're just gonna have to use your imagination to think what kind of cool horror movie trailer I could make if I had more experience and time and skills as a video editor. So anyway, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And welcome to this bonus video! There was a different intro today because it's not a Tuesday or a Friday, and my intro says I upload on Tuesdays and Fridays and sometimes Tuesdays, but it's a Saturday, so what's going on? Well, it's my sister's birthday! Everybody say happy birthday to her in the comments. Say happy birthday to your sister! Actually, maybe don't do that because she may not like that I just brought attention to her birthday. Also, definitely don't do it if you are watching this on Facebook. She does not have Facebook. She will not see it. No, that's not why I'm making this video. It's just coincidental. It is my 5-year vegan anniversary, as you probably read from the video title. So I've already talked about my vegan story on my channel, so I'm not going to really go over that again because it was like 30 minutes long, and if you want to watch it, there's just going to be a card up there, and you can then see it then. So instead of doing my vegan story, because I've already done that, I decided to do a sort of like a celebratory vlog of exploring some really cool vegan places in my city, and I actually filmed most of that last Thursday on my birthday, so it was like a combination birthday celebration, vegan anniversary celebration on my birthday. I got to enjoy all the food and videotape myself, and for my vegan anniversary I get to edit that video together and share it with you, and hopefully you like it. So I will say this is probably the closest thing to a what I eat in a day video that you're ever going to see on this channel, because I don't really like what I eat in a days. I find they are stressful for me to film. I have tried to film my food on average days before. It has never gone well. And I also think that they don't necessarily show what people want them to show, and people won't take away the right things. So that being said, I did film everything I ate on my birthday, but it was not a normal day. This does not represent an average day in how I eat. This does not necessarily represent an average day in how I think anyone should eat. Like I said in my video last week, I probably ate a little bit above maintenance. It definitely was sort of a treat day, just like a enjoy the food kind of day, rather than like a try and eat most of my food for physical nutrition's sake. This was definitely more of a 20-80 day than an 80-20 day in terms of my 80-20 philosophy. But that being said, it was a really fun day. I had some really great food, and I'm excited to show it with you all in celebration of my vegan anniversary. Without further ado, let's take a look at my breakfast. Good morning! So my first stop today is breakfast, and I'm going to a place called Canella, which is all vegan goodies and pastries and stuff, and I'm gonna get a vegan Pop-Tart and maybe some other stuff. But first, I must mask up. My mask gets stuck on my glasses sometimes. Okay, so it was like super cool. It's a really cool location, and I'm really excited for what I got. So it's all vegan, and I got a raspberry Pop-Tart. And this is like a chai tea cinnamon roll. I'm probably not going to eat this today, but I wanted to try it, so I bought one. I will have it probably for the next couple mornings for breakfast. I'll have like half a cinnamon roll and a banana. And I also got a London Fog, just because I like fancy vegan drinks. Warm. It's nice because it's a little chilly this morning. So my London Fog. I'm gonna go find somewhere to sit and have my Pop-Tart. I might actually go home and have it there. But yeah, I will show it to you again before I eat it. So that's what it looks like inside. I forgot to take the beauty shot. I wanted to eat it, but it was really good. So I actually discovered cannella at a local sort of farmers and makers market in 2018. I was working on a show in a building that puts on the indoor farmers and makers market, and cannella had a stall there, and that's when I discovered them. And it was my first time having cinnamon rolls in like 3 years, because at that point I was 3 years vegan, and I was super excited. And since then they've just expanded what they offer. For a while they were owned by another company, but the original owner owns it again. And so I thought that was a great place to have breakfast, even though it wasn't necessarily a new place to me and the food wasn't really new to me. It was their new location, which I hadn't been to before, and yeah, I just wanted to support them because I like dig what they're doing with being a vegan sort of pastry place. And that Pop-Tart was amazing, and so was the chai cinnamon roll, which I don't have filming of me eating because I ate it the next couple days and I was not filming my food then. But it was also like really good. I had it in halves over a couple of days. So it's super exciting, and if you are ever around my city or visiting me, I'll be like, let's go to cannella at least once. I think the building that it's in is really cool, so once there's less restrictions on things, it will be really neat to like go there and sit, because they have a little sitting area inside near where the cafe is that I briefly saw on my way out. And yeah, anyways, I am babbling and going off script, so let's talk about my lunch. Alright, it's a little nicer out now, and it's getting close to lunchtime, which means it's time for meal 2 of the day. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to go to a brand new, well, almost brand new, it's been open for a few weeks, I feel like less than a month, place called Nan's Noodle House, which is run by the original founder of another really cool vegan place that I have been to a couple times, but this one's new, and it has like a whole market, and so I'm gonna get some lunch and maybe some other goodies. We'll see. Better take off that time. Alright, so I got some delicious food in here. It's a pho satay, so I'm excited for that. And I also, because they have a little market, I got some vegan chicken drumsticks, because I'm like, I've always been super intrigued by these but never wanted to make my own, so I was like, I might get some. And yeah, so I will probably make something up with that later in the month. And I got a Thai coconut iced tea, and it has tapioca balls in the bottom, which I've never actually had bubble tea, so we're gonna find out how I like the bubble tea style tea. Alright, first sip. Okay. You know, I don't hate the texture of the tapioca balls. That's what I was worried about. The tea tastes like, and I'll probably get used to like the texture of the bubbles. So yeah, I'm excited to finish that and to eat my pho later. So the pho, I actually only ate about, in volume, 2/3 of it. Probably like half the broth, almost all of the vegetables except for the basil, which I ended up picking out because it was just too much basil in a mouthful for me, so I kind of like put it in and then didn't. I don't know, maybe that's how you're supposed to handle basil. Maybe you're supposed to eat the full leaves, but I was not about that life, so I kind of put it in for a little bit to infuse the flavor of basil, and then I just like did not eat it. But anyways, other than the basil, I ate pretty much all the vegetables, and like maybe half of the noodles and half of the seitan. And then I cut up some carrots into thin slices into the leftovers that I had the next day. So that was 2 meals worth of pho for me, and it was really good. The Thai iced tea was also really good. Like I said in my little trying it video, that was the first time I've ever had bubble tea with tapioca pearls, and yeah, I didn't actually hate them. I did not finish them because they were just kind of chewy and flavorless, but I did not mind chewing on something that I was drinking, which is surprising to me because I'm that kind of person who can't have like pulp in juice or anything like that. If I am drinking a liquid, I want it to be liquid. If I'm eating a food, then I can handle multiple textures in the food, but if I'm drinking something, I generally don't like having extra textures, so it was interesting that I did not actually mind the texture of the tapioca pearls in the iced tea. But the iced tea was like, it was super good. It was very sweet, but it wasn't like cloyingly sweet, which some sweetened drinks have become to me, so that was great. I have not tried those vegan drumsticks, chicken drumsticks yet, so I can't tell you how they are, and I can't tell you whether this stick really adds to them or not. I'm going to probably do that at some point later this month. I have put them in my menu plan, but I did not have a chance to try them yet, so I might talk about them in a later update video if I remember. So before I went to dinner, I had another stop. I went to this really cool vegan like boutique that sells different clothes and shoes and bags, and it's all vegan, and it was really cool to be in there because I could just like look at the things and not have to worry about checking the labels on stuff. So I got this shirt there, which I wore in my bread video, and it says eat like you give a damn, and it's by the brand Herbivore, and it's now I have 2 vegan shirts. I have one that says powered by plants and positive vibes, so I have one that's a little more like in your face and the other one that's a little more like chill. And I don't have any footage from in the store, I just have the shirt. So then finally for dinner I went to a place that's near that boutique called V Burger, which sells what it sounds like. It's a burger joint, very sort of takeout. They have a couple of booths, some of which were closed, some of which were open, but it's across the street from a little green space. So we actually ate outside, and I say we because I met up with my sister, whose birthday it is today, by the way. Yes, I'm gonna bring it up again. Sister, I know you're watching this. Happy birthday. You're probably annoyed at me for bringing attention to it for a second time in this video. Shh. So I met up with her and with her husband, my brother-in-law, who is vegetarian. She's mostly vegetarian, he's fully vegetarian. So I figured, hey, that's some cool people that I like hanging out with, that I feel like comfortable hanging out with given the like pandemic, and that would enjoy eating vegan food. And so we went there, and I got the bacon cheeseburger, which had obviously plant-based bacon and some plant-based cheese and like vegetables and sauce, and honestly it was very reminiscent to me of a Wendy's Baconator, which I know doesn't have vegetables on it, but like the bacon cheese patty combination and sauce combination reminded me of Baconator. So it was like a Baconator but with less grease, more vegetables, and just tasted better. Now, I had meant to buy fries there because they had garlic fries and I was really excited for them, but then while I was ordering, I completely spaced out and did not order fries, which turned out to be a good thing because the fancy ice cream vegan blizzard, I call it that, it's called a V-Mix, I think, but on the menu they have a picture of it upside down and they say, yeah, we do that too, so it's obviously supposed to be a vegan version of a blizzard. I didn't finish that. I bought the smallest size they had. I ate like maybe 3/4, between 2/3 and 3/4, and then I was like, this is so rich and filling. So if I had had fries and that and the burger, I probably would have like really regretted how much I had ordered because it would have been too much food. But yeah, it was definitely really tasty, and it was like super cool to walk into like some place that kind of looks like a fast food sort of burger place and be able to just look at the menu and be like, that looks good. Actually, it was really cool every place that I went to be able to like walk in there, look at either their like display pantry, their display case in the case of Canella, or at their like menu board and be like, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. And just be able to order based on what sounded good at the time, both for my mental state of like not being super stressed over like what the nutritional content of the food was, and in terms of being vegan, because when I first went vegan 5 years ago, my city, you could count on one hand the number of fully vegan like permanent building places there were in my city when I first went vegan. And now like I had to like sort of curate what I wanted to eat and what varieties of food I wanted to eat and what places like I was really excited to go to and which ones I will have to save for a later date. And that's super cool. A+ day. It was like a really great way to celebrate my birthday, and it was a really great way to celebrate early my vegan anniversary. So that was my celebratory day, exploring some cool vegan spots in my city. I hope I will get to explore some more as time goes on, because like I said, there's a whole bunch that I still haven't had a chance to go to just because of circumstances, and I think that's super cool, and I hope at some point that I will have been to every vegan place in my city. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you liked it, give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't commented down below yet, give a comment. Maybe talk about something other than my sister's birthday so she doesn't feel like all of the comments are about her birthday. I brought it up a third time. Sorry. Not sorry. My sister's really cool, guys. And I'm excited that it's her birthday. And I'm also excited that she wanted pumpkin pie for her birthday, and Canella sells a vegan pumpkin pie, and I convinced my mom that she should order that pumpkin pie so I get to have pumpkin pie. Thanks, Mom, for getting the vegan pumpkin pie. I'm really excited for that. But yeah, comment down below if you have anything that you want to say about things and stuff. And subscribe if you are new here and you want to keep watching my videos. I usually update on every Friday and sometimes Tuesdays. I am working towards every Tuesday, but Tuesdays are the days where I may or may not have a video. It really depends on how my week goes, how my weekend goes, whether I have a topic, whether I am feeling up to recording a video on that topic, whether I have time to edit, etc, etc, etc. So Tuesday videos go up at some point on Tuesdays. Maybe not until the evening because I do work on Tuesday, so if I don't have time to edit on Monday, then it usually doesn't go up until Tuesday evening, which for those of you in the Eastern Hemisphere means that sometimes my Tuesday uploads are on Wednesdays. Sorry, I'm very far west. And yeah, anyways, subscribe and hit the bell because bells are cool. Be Pavlov. What? Anyways, back on track. I also have an Instagram. If you don't like watching long form videos and you like shorter form content or whatever, I post there pretty much every day, sometimes multiple times a day, either in story form or in post form, more about like how things are going with my food and my exercise and stuff like that. If you don't want to follow me on Instagram, that's cool, but I would ask if you have an Instagram account, still go there, because on my story right now, I have a poll about my Tuesday video and what topic you'd rather see, and since I don't have a community tab, that's the only place I can really get feedback. So go vote in my Instagram poll, and also vote in the US election if you are American and have registered. And I know that's in November, but since I was talking about voting, let's tell people to vote, because I am a fan of voting in things when you can. That was a weird way to end my video. I'm gonna keep making weird gestures with my arm because I feel awkward now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.